Hey guys, so recently I put up this video about Ben Shapiro's comments on gay marriage, and it got me thinking about gay marriage, and I wanted to talk about this and see if I'm the only one who feels this way and that it's just me being like bitter, or if other people feel this way too. But the gist of it is, I never want to get married. With the exception of maybe if I met somebody who I fell in love with and they absolutely wanted to get married, maybe then I would at least consider it. But otherwise, I just don't want to get married, and I'll explain why. So the first component for me is I don't go where I'm not wanted. And yes, gay marriage is now legal, and that's a beautiful thing, but I guess because historically I grew up never thinking it was a possibility. And the fact that gay people were barred for so long from getting married, I kind of feel like now I don't want what the straight people have. It's like it's never been afforded to us until just a few years ago. So now I feel like I almost like getting married for me, and I don't shame anybody who gets married. I think people should absolutely use this right that we now have. Gay people should use this right that we now have. But for me, it almost feels like I would be, I don't know what the word is, like giving in to this privilege that we should have always had, I guess. Like it just feels like almost like I would be watering down who I am now and trying to fit in with the straight people over something that we never had the right to participate in. I know that sounds really bitter probably, maybe it is, but I think that's my prerogative. And another thing, of course, for me is that I can't separate religion from marriage, and I'm not religious at all. So for me, just the idea of getting married and having a ceremony and then having it, be legally down on paper, I just feel like there's so much bigotry that was involved in not letting gay people participate in all of that. And there's so much bigotry in religion in general that I don't want to be associated with that. I don't want to be associated with this event that's linked to religion and society's outlook on us historically. So that's my reasoning. Of course, not everybody's like this, but I really would want to have a lifelong partner. That's really what I want. A lot of people my age say, oh, I don't think I'll ever be with somebody long term. I just want to I want to have an open relationship, or I want to experiment for a while, but I don't see myself settling down. I'm the opposite. I would love to meet somebody, even now, even at this age, I'd love to meet somebody who would be a lifelong partner. But the idea of being legally, tied to somebody on paper, or having even just like the wedding ceremony, one or the other, neither of those things really appeals to me at all. And honestly, it almost feels like a trap. I just mean when you see how many people get divorced and, issues with, who's gonna get this and that after the divorce, it just seems like such a mess. I just feel like I wouldn't need that license or piece of paper or whatever to feel like now a relationship is validated. And I think that that's a difference too between straight people and gay people. I think because a lot of us didn't grow up thinking that this was even a possibility, we don't have this like fantasy of the happy ending of getting married and doing things the traditional way, whereas I think a lot of straight people do feel that pressure to kind of follow the standard path and get married and have kids and a white picket fence. So in a sense, we're lucky that we don't have necessarily that same pressure. But of course, we have other pressures and we have other issues. Let me know if you feel the same way or if this is just me.